Good day, RGV. Today on Valley por Vida, we've got some tips for first-time car buyers. We're also talking about all that's going on in the Valley with event updates from our friends over at the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We've got your Pet of the Week segment, and we're giving you the latest fun facts on worldwide breweries. Plus, so much more. You're not going to want to miss this. The show starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Now today we're kicking off the show with some exciting news for first-time car buyers. Now if you've never made a big purchase like a vehicle before, then just the thought of it could be kind of daunting. You know, like a house, buying a car can be scary because it's a lot of money and it's a big commitment that could affect other areas of your financial future. But with the right tips in mind, it doesn't have to be a bad experience. It can work out just fine with a great deal, you know, on a good product, as long as you know what to look for, what to ask for, and how to ask for it. Now, I'm not really the one that's good at negotiating at dealerships or figuring out tax, title, and license stuff or determining, you know, what's worth it or not, which can lead to costly mistakes during contract signing. But our friend Victoria Keith knows a thing or two about this kind of information, and we spoke with her for some helpful advice.
Hello, you guys. Thank you for having me back here on Valley por Vida. This is Victoria with Ask Victoria, here to talk about first-time car buyer tips. A lot of college graduates out there are going to venture out to the dealership, but I caution you to take these 3 tips with you to make sure you have a successful car purchase. Okay, so number 1, if you haven't already done so, open up a checking account or a savings account at a local bank or credit union and establish a relationship with that bank or credit union. Make your deposits. If you have a summer job, make your deposits consistently into that account. That way you build rapport, because you may have to actually get a loan from that bank or credit union, and they'll see your established payment history, deposit history. So number 1, establish a credit union or an account with a bank or credit union. Number 2, check your credit. Why go to the dealership if you don't know what your credit score is? Go to FICO.com. You might have to pay a fee, but I recommend paying a fee versus using the free sites, because the free sites aren't as accurate, and you want to go to the dealership educated and equipped with accurate information. Also, what you can do for your credit, if you haven't established credit, hopefully you have a nice mom, grandma, or friend who will allow you to be an authorized user on a credit card. That will help build up your credit as well. Keep that utilization rate under 30% and you'll be great. And C, to that number 2, is also consider opening a secure credit card on your own. That will help build your credit as well. Number 3, and finally, never go to the dealership alone. There's safety in numbers. You're excited. This is your first car purchase. You're full of adrenaline, and you're not listening to what the salesperson is saying. Hopefully, you're taking someone with some experience car shopping, and they can hear what the salesperson is saying and say, no, hold up. Can you really afford that payment? What about that interest rate? So take someone with you that is established in the car shopping field that can pull you in when your excitement gets too high. I sure hope those tips help. If so, feel free to find me at my website, www.askvictoria.net, or on all social media, Ask Victoria and the number 1 for more free tips.
Well, that's some helpful info, right? I mean, it's nice to share tips and advice like that for one another, just helping one another, you know, and just having fun and living life with one another when we share information like that. That doesn't just go for people, though. We've got to lend the same type of compassion and thoughtfulness when it comes to our furry friends as well. Local humane societies across the Valley are a prime example of offering care for pets in need, and we can definitely, aid in their mission by opening our hearts and homes to a dog or cat looking for a forever home. In fact, we have one lovable pet on the show today who might just bark or meow their way into your heart. Here's your Pet of the Week segment, sponsored by Best Friends Animal Society.